What's up, YouTube? This your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. And the NBA Coaches Association, the media, all beefing over my boy LaVar Ball, and he's remaining quiet. This came out, as we talked about the other day, Rick Carlisle from the Dallas Mavericks, president of the NBA Coaches Association, already spoke poorly on the ESPN, and he took some shots at my boy LaVar Ball. So today, Stan Van Gundy comes out and he says that he's upset with ESPN. He doesn't have any issues with LaVar Ball. He's a grown man speaking his opinion. He just does not understand why ESPN would run that story tearing down Luke Walton, right? Even if they are just sacrificing LaVar Ball in the process. Makes total sense to me. I feel like that is the perspective that I think these coaches should be having. Why are you running that story? It's an opinion piece. There's no fact-based information in there. You didn't get a lead and then go follow it. You just took an opinion and ran it as if it was fact. Why would you do that if you're really trying to report the news? Obviously they're not. The crazy thing about this, ESPN is still going in off of that same story. Not even just ESPN, I'm going to say the media, everybody, every show is going in. They're talking about that story that came out 4 days ago as if it came out yesterday. Every day, what are they going to do about LaVar Ball? He won't stop talking. LaVar Ball did an interview 4 days ago and has done several interviews since then, but all about his sons playing basketball in Lithuania, which the media wants to touch on, but they don't really want to give that full attention because they want to harp on this Lakers situation. All right, they've been going as far as to try to call out the Lakers to punish LaVar Ball somehow, which I don't understand. Somebody suggested that they need to take his media credentials or tell Lonzo he can't give him tickets to certain areas or whatever. And I'm like, yo, LaVar Ball is in Lithuania right now with his two sons, and somehow he is managing to run the news cycle here in the United States. You can take tickets away, you can restrict him to different areas of the arena, but he don't even gotta be in the arena. He can pick up the phone and somebody gonna answer it and take that story. ESPN got a whole reporter right now in Lithuania with them, Jeff Goodman, who Jeff Goodman is on the blackball list almost right now. NBA coaches are not messing with him at all right now. So that they want to restrict his access. Reggie Miller came out today and said that he feels like the Lakers should threaten LaVar Ball that they're gonna trade Lonzo if he don't stop talking. If y'all don't get y'all sensitive selves out of here, why would they? That is just like the president of the United States arguing with LaVar Ball on Twitter. That's some shit that should never happen. In a fantasy world, that would happen, but I guess we live in a fantasy world. But I think that Magic Johnson got more cojones than to be trying to have a public dispute with LaVar Ball and then come out and put that in the media that they'll trade Lonzo if he don't shut up. Do you know how much the media would run with that? That would be like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. The media would go crazy, and that would be in the news cycle for weeks on weeks on weeks. The crazy thing here is that with all of that noise, you know who hasn't paid it no mind? LaVar Ball. All of these folks out here are super sensitive, and they upset. He said Luke Walton couldn't coach, and they go off and then they say all these dastardly things. Stephen A. Smith has called LaVar Ball classless and loquacious every day this week. Will Kane called him a fraud and a snake oil salesman. The Rick Carlisle loudmouth buffoons and all of these things, and who has not responded to any of that? These folks are going low, and guess who's going higher? My boy LaVar. He has some opinions on basketball. Luke Walton is a basketball coach. You cannot be an NBA basketball coach and then don't think that you're going to get criticism on your ability to coach basketball in the NBA. My boy LaVar is so chill on this. Jeff Goodman said that the day after he wrote that article, he came down from the hotel, seen LaVar Ball down there to get breakfast. Obviously, Jeff Gooden was a little shook. He thought LaVar was going to steal off on him for that article. He said LaVar acted like he didn't even know that article was written. He didn't even care. He don't care about nothing that nobody's saying to him. He just out there living his whole life. That's some big stuff right there. I feel like people don't realize how strong LaVar Ball is. They want to call him crazy because he's doing some things that really haven't been done before. He's taking some paths and some angles that people are afraid to try. They don't want to do it, so they calling him crazy. But that sure reminds me of this quote from Dave Chappelle, and in one of those interviews he was talking about Martin Lawrence and how strong of a person Martin had been through, and how when they were shooting the movie Blue Street, Martin had a stroke, and then Martin was like, yo, I just got the best sleep I ever had in my life. And he's like, yo, he's too strong. He's a strong dude. Then all of a sudden Martin is allegedly had went crazy and was out in the street waving a gun, and Dave Chappelle was like, what could be happening to make somebody that strong act like that? And he said, don't call him crazy, because that's dismissive. He said, I'm gonna just play the clip. Here we go.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
And I feel like that, in essence, describes LaVar Ball, right? He hasn't got to that place where he actually gone crazy yet. But you don't get to where LaVar Ball is and the Big Baller Brain is right now just being crazy. You got to be a super strong individual to be able to take all of that criticism. When Joel Embiid came out and said, F you, LaVar Ball, LaVar didn't say, F you, Joel Embiid. He came back with a little joke. He just using that language because he don't got better words. Little jokes, right? Christina Leahy, stay in your lane. He told her to stay in her lane after she basically accused him of beating and abusing his children. This is what I'm saying, is that LaVar Ball has some type of perspective and some type of strength that is to be commended. I think about how easy it is to really get offended and how easy it is to start to stoop low. And the other day I posted this video on my channel. It's a music video from my little nephew. He's blind. He just graduated from college. He's like 28 now, 29. And I went up to visit him to go to graduation. We shot this music video for him, basically showcasing his graduation and like this little family trip that we took. And he was excited about it because he likes to rap, so he was dope to do a music video. And posted that on my channel, and it got 1 dislike. 11 likes, 1 dislike. And I was like, what? Dang, like we live in a world where I could post a video of my blind nephew who's 28, 29 years old, graduated from college, doing something he loves and positively making music with a positive message in it, and somebody in this world would actually thumbs that down, right? And then right as I said that, I thought to myself, yo, we live in a world where my blind nephew, 28, 20 years old, 29 years old, struggling, finally made it through, graduated college at Penn State with his bachelor's degree in psychology. I was able to go see him graduate. We ended up making a video for a song that he wrote, doing something that he loved, and he was so happy to do it. I was able to put it together and share it on my little bitty platform and have people actually watch it and then have an opinion, and folks actually know and have heard my nephew's song. And I thought to myself, damn, look at the world we live in where that's possible. Those positives in that situation outweigh the negatives of that situation so much. And I feel like that is got to be the perspective in which LaVar Ball walks around with. Because if you can imagine having the president tweeting about you, CNN, ESPN, all of these big platforms and entities who have something negative to say about you on a daily basis, and for LaVar Ball to get up and walk around as if he could care less, that Michael Rappaport is talking about him, Shannon Sharp is talking about him, Chris Carter, Nick Wright, Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, Will Kane, Max Kane, all of these people, all of these different channels on YouTube who got an opinion and they all got something negative to say, and you go see him and you go watch him talk and he could care less. I'm telling you that he's got to be focused on the fact that he lives in a world where a man from Chino Hills can raise 3 boys, get them scholarships. If they go or not, they still had them. Put one of them in the NBA playing for the Lakers. 2 overseas right now playing professional ball in Lithuania. 2 of them got their own signature shoes, millions and billions of followers, and the President of the United States knows him, has spoken to him on Twitter. Maybe it was a negative conversation, but all of these powerful, Jay-Z bought a pair of 3 pairs of Big Baller brand shoes. I'm telling you that the positives in his situation outweigh the negatives so much that has to be the place where he gets enough strength to walk around, be happy. And despite all of the stuff ESPN has said about him and all these other media outlets every day this week, and he has not responded once. Not a Twitter post, not an Instagram post, not another poor interview. He just keeps moving, keeps handling business. And I feel like that is something to be commended for. That is something that we all should strive for, that bit of resilience. Also, on another note, I've been checking that Better Business Bureau website, and they have been ducking these positive comments. I got the CEO email address. I'm going to send him an email today before the close of business. It said 3 days before they start posting comments. I'm going to give them 3 days, and then we going in, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do about tomorrow. But still, check out that video with the giveaway. Do what you got to do. Hop in there. Get you some Big Baller brand gear. Know that it might take 10 to 21 business days. But it's your main man, AB the Hero. I'm out. Peace.